Hello, my little sparklings. You might have clicked on this video and said, why are we on a Hermitcraft members tier list maker? And to that, I must answer to you, do you remember when Hermitcraft Season 7 ended and we made a top 10 bases? We're doing the same thing for Season 8 right now. Well, technically, we are predicting who our top 10 favorite top 10 Hermitcraft Season 8 bases will be. So, we're not really making a tier list, we're just using this website because it's easiest. So, in A tier is where we're bumping up hermits that have blown us away in the past, and it's not going to be in any order. And then in S tier is where we're really going to mark our predictions. Now, I haven't really given much thought to this list. All I know about is the hermits that, you know, have already uploaded. That's all I know, that's all I'm working on. It's just week 1 of Hermitcraft Season 8. I've listened to what everyone said, and I've watched these guys for years now, so if there's anyone from this list, I am so sorry about missing out on people. I have a hard time believing there's only 26 Hermitcraft members, but I went through this list. I can't think of anyone that's not here, but we need to start. So Cubfan takes the expression, go big or go home, quite literally. I believe he is gonna at least make something that's gonna be amazing. Doc doesn't upload very often, and Doc and Rendog currently are teamed up together, so I don't think Doc is gonna be in the top 10, but I believe some of his contributions are gonna be amazing. Etho. Same thing with Doc. Etho's teamed up with Iskal, and I know Iskal's talked about doing something really amazing, and Etho's gonna be doing something really amazing too. Same thing, right? However, to judge this, I'm gonna be judging by their singular contributions, not their group bases. And currently, we've seen and heard everything from Iskal, and it seems and currently looks amazing. We're bumping Etho up because Etho has a way of blowing us away. As you know, he got number 2 in our last thing, right? He got number 2 in our top 10 season 7 space. Etho is a master builder. False symmetry, guys. I can't put everyone up there, but False has a spot. False is just False. We've already seen she started cottagecore. She said that she doesn't want to stick to cottagecore vibes, which is probably smart because knowing False also, like Cubfan, goes big or goes home. False is gonna do amazing this season. Geminite. Geminite is a new hermit, but luckily enough, I've been watching her for about a year now, so I know that she is a really good builder, and Geminite will not disappoint. She's on 2 SMPs, so she's not going to pump out as much content as some of the other hermits, but she somehow knows how to place blocks. And don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure I've done my research. Out of all the females here, she has the most subscribers out of all of them. Almost at 1 million. Geminite is an amazing builder though. I've seen her castle from the Legacy SMP. She deserves a spot. Green deserves a spot. Do we need an explanation? Hypno. I haven't really seen too much of Hypno and what he's done. I don't know how to judge him at all, so I won't be putting him on this list. Impulse. Impulse's starter base blew me away. Impulse's past bases have always been amazing, and Impulse's amazing builder, yeah, Impulse has a spot. Iskal, well, we kind of talked about him when we talked about Etho, who's up there. Iskal is gonna be crazy this season. Iskal is gonna be crazy. Let's bump him up. Next we have Ijevin. I've seen Ijevin's builds, and while they've been incredibly amazing, I just haven't looked at them and go, wow, that is like what Green would build. Obviously, I'm a bit biased here because I like Green's build style more than the technical, like, shaped places, and the only thing I can think about Ijevin is his season his Season 7 base. Impulse 2, but Impulse's starter base kind of blew me away. Joe Hills. Joe Hills puts a lot of work into his work, and Joe Hills streams a lot, and Joe Hills is an amazing builder, but we already have so many people that just go bigger, bigger, and bigger. Joe Hills is amazing, but I don't know if he's gonna make the yes list. Corrales, yep. Corrales builds literal cities. His starter home is bigger than my real life home, and it's a kind of home you'd find on my street. This man does not slack. Mumbo Jumbo, well, we're talking about mostly design here. We're not really talking about the redstone element of bases. Mumbo Jumbo still knows how to build really well. If you remember correctly, in the last season, his base was amazing. Pearlescent Moon. I've always considered her to be the greatest builder on any recording platform. She just puts in the work. And I don't know, she's, out of everyone on this list, I've also watched Pearlescent Moon for years, she's made builds that I've just looked at. And I've been like, how? Like, I can build quite well. And I can build, like, close to what a few people here can do. And then I just look at Pearl and I'm like, but I'm nowhere near that level. Rendog. Rendog seems like a kind of average guy, right? Well, he's not. Rendog starts out really chill. I've noticed he likes to start his seasons out chill. He starts probably going big later than most of the other hermits. And yeah, he just carries it in. And he gets the best work done. Scar, once again, no explanation either. This guy's amazing. This is Stress, I believe. Her Ravine, I'm extremely excited for her Ravine, but I believe she took a break during Hermitcraft Season 7. And during Hermitcraft Season 6, her base was like, not a mega base, it was a really nice base, but it wasn't like huge and bloody over the top. So she won't be moving up. Tangotek. Tangotek is amazing. His builds last season blew me away. He literally put cartoons in Minecraft. And ignoring whatever I just said about everyone else, we're gonna look at Tangotek's redstone. This man, like, redstone doesn't usually blow me away. Sometimes I see like the biggest things and I'm like, I don't understand that, but okay. Tangotek made the one redstone contraption that literally hurt my head. It was his contraption where it was his super smelter, where he used all the hopper minecarts. This man is a genius. TFC, he arguably had the smallest base in Hermitcraft Season 7 because he had to take a large break. And this is my prediction, and if he has to take another large break again, his base might not be as over the top as some of the other people. B-dubs, same thing as Scar and Grian. This man is an expert at exterior, but especially interior, and it's interior that I like the most. Vintage Beef. This guy built cities. Okay, guys? He built cities. We didn't actually say that for Corrales, did we? But Vintage Beef, he knows how to work his shaders. As of his base last season, he did really good. I don't remember what he said about his base in his episode 1, but I remember it sounding really cool. We're moving him up. Wells Knight. Sadly, we're gonna leave Wells Knight down here because we can't bring everyone up. And Wells Knight, once again, has built some huge and giant things in the past. But sadly, if you look at the other numbers up here, he can't really compete with them. Grian, Pearl, you know. However, I might be wrong about this, because Wells Knight's been going hard this season. So even though we're leaving him down here, Wells Knight still might end up in my top 10. Which makes no sense to you, but don't worry, it doesn't make any sense to me either. XP. XP's... While I don't watch his content, I watch his content, and it's insane. It blows me away. This guy... I don't know why. I believe it's XP that always situates himself extremely far away. Although this season he doesn't really have that option, because they're all on a continent. XP's builds have blown me away, but I'm gonna leave them down here because I have a general list of the people that are gonna blow me away, and XP's not currently on that list. But Exuma Void is gonna be the last member we're bumping up to A tier. He hasn't really disclosed his plan yet, but I've seen his starter base, and the fact that Exuma uploads near daily and will probably get out the most episodes of Hermitcraft Season 8, will show he'll probably get the most base progress. And like I said about a couple other people, Exuma goes really hard, and his base in the last season was also amazing. His base that stood out the most to me, however, was in Season 6 with his Volcano. That was possibly, well, that was my favorite base that season. But I'm not making a video about that season because I don't remember it well enough. And Wells Knight and Cleo. Cleo is by far the best armor stand worker on the server. However, if you remember from the last season, she didn't really do too much at her base, build-wise, until Krallis came in and did it for her. However, she does YouTube full-time now. She didn't do that last season, so she might potentially get into more building and blow us away, and we skipped Zeta. Why this man chose a different continent to build on, I don't know. But I have a feeling, instead of focusing so much more on the building this season, like last season, he's going to, and like Cleo, he's going to take a different turn from building. He's going to be thinking of shenanigans. He's already made this whole season about like science-based stuff, which is extremely interesting. But science-based stuff doesn't mean build stuff. Now, we're heading into S tier, which is just my top 10 beliefs. Originally, I was thinking Corrales or Pearl, or maybe Exuma Void, or, yeah. But I was watching Green's point of view today, and he was talking about his future base, about how he wants to incorporate real life into Minecraft, and I have a feeling that's just gonna blow me away. So we're putting Green. I predict that Green's gonna be my favorite base of the next season, which is not that hard to believe because everything he's done has always been so mega and over the top. Next up is gonna be Pearl. Pearl always seems to do amazing. While her starter base didn't blow me away as much as like Exuma Voids or Scars or Corralis's, Pearl will make it into the top slot because Pearl will go overboard. I mean, Pearl built a massive starter base, right? And then was like, oh, it's facing the wrong direction. Let's just tear it down and rebuild it. Pearl is not afraid of the hard work. Next is Iskal. Sadly, Iskal or Etho, their base concept, I want to put up here. But there's two people working on this base concept. And sadly, I've seen Iskal put in more effort than Etho. So I'm currently putting Iskal up here. But if Iskal starts taking a break and Etho starts building the rest of the base, I'm gonna bite my own words, I swear to God. Next up, and I really don't know why I'm saying this, Rendog. Rendog. I haven't seen too much of what he's doing right now, but Rendog's gonna go hard, guys. I mean, this is just my predictions. I have nothing to work with. I have no facts. I have no concrete proof. I've like nothing solid to work with. I believe Rendog is gonna make it to my top 4th. And then Gem. What did I move? What did I move? I think I just moved this. Gem is gonna be my 5th favorite base. She just is. And then Kralis. Oh, I forgot about Kralis. No. No, Kralis is gonna do amazing. Kralis is easily gonna be in my 3rd spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Exuma. I don't know what Exuma's gonna do, but Exuma uploads the most episodes, and Exuma's gonna take the top spot. 6, 7. This is 7. Next up, we're throwing. Ooh, it's hard. B-dubs or Scar. Let's just start our bases. B-dubs went with something I could never make. Scar went with something I could never make. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Let's Scar and then B-dubs. But B-dubs and then Scar. I don't know. I have no facts to work with, guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm gonna predict our 10th favorite Hermit base. This is hard. I'm gonna have to go with false, guys. Now remember, this video is more for me than for you. When Hermitcraft Season 8 is done, I want to come back, make another video saying, oh, these are my top 10 favorite bases. What do they have to compare with the top 10 favorite people I listed, right? And lastly, I did say this before, but I want to put in 2 honorable mentions. Those 2 honorable mentions are going to be Etho, guys, we know it. And Vintage Beef. I don't know what Vintage Beef has planned, but it's gonna be epic. Anyways, guys, these are my predictions. Share your predictions down below. Who do you think like your favorite base is gonna be? Who do you think your top 5, your top 10, anything to work with? And when I upload my top favorite Season 8 bases, we could all come back to this video together and check out our predictions. I think that would be so cool. Anyways, guys, I can't wait to see you then. But I mean, like, please check out my videos between here and then. Thank you. If you like this and you're hyped for Season 8, please leave a like and subscribe.